Mono sound. What you hear out of one ear.
Little Timmy's story starts here. Well before he was born. Here you can see Mama and Papa Wilson, happy, young, and relatively carefree. One can detect that they live simply and enjoy it. Their meals are small and they give undivided attention to one another. They fill their time with leisure activities. But what is this? Little Timmy Wilson has arrived, and now he must introduce himself to the family. Mama and Papa aren't quite ready for such a responsibility. Being the young parents that they are, they will look for something to sedate their young surprise. Timmy's sedative, like many others, will be television.
Hey!
One morning, little Timmy wakes up before Mama and Papa. Little Timmy has chosen wisely. He has decided to watch Sesame Street, a show which has proven through a study to increase children's academic performances in high school. As this video reenactment demonstrates, Timmy's head has just grown 6 inches in circumference. Way to go, Timmy! You're well on your way towards an A+. It is a few weeks later, and our subject is now accustomed to the idea of television being his babysitter. Timmy has begun to watch a few hours of television before going to school, in addition to the few hours he typically watched after school. In fact, Timmy has become a victim, an addict of television. Long ago, Timmy used to sleep until 7 in the morning, but Timmy no longer has time for sleep or many other activities. Too bad. Timmy would have been headed for an A had he slept a little bit more. Timmy seems to be all hot and bothered. What could be causing this? Instead of watching the educational programming that could help Timmy academically, Timmy has fallen into watching adult entertainment television instead. It seems that Timmy's A is now farther away than ever. Mother stops doing the chores to speak with Timmy. "Why don't you try reading something? You're watching too much TV," says Mother. "Your brain will fall out and surely hit the ground." Timmy is forced to agree. Sure enough, Timmy was quite excited to read. He had just watched a television show on a book that excited him. Papa is so proud. Timmy is reading. All because of a television show that he watched. Our subject has discovered the world. Through television, Timmy has learned about news, ideas, plants, animals, and places that he wouldn't have been able to see in person. His explorative channel surfing has landed him on the Discovery Channel, opening his mind to the possibility of leading an academic life. Good job, Tim. Well, we've seen how Timmy physically behaves while watching television, but using the imaginometer, let's see how his mind behaves while on television. Timmy's mind is surprisingly still thriving with original ideas. Now let's look into the future. It seems that his imagination has become a dry well, empty and pointless. I guess if Timmy spends a little bit more time daydreaming and a little less time daytiming, he would have had more going on upstairs. Too bad. It seems that Timmy performed pretty well in our little experiment. His studies did better when watching educational programming, but worse when watching entertainment. He was healthiest when watching an hour or less of television a day, but failed to do so most of the time. He found it difficult to stop his obsessive viewing habits. Television exposed him to more smut and education than he would have otherwise experienced, and he became encouraged to read, but his own creativity and productivity were stifled. Second thought, Timmy became a horrible person. Don't become little Timmy. Good night, everybody.
I'm the mic here.